Hey guys, welcome to my new weekly podcast. Woohoo! I've been debating on doing this for a few months now because I feel like my voice isn't that appeasing, but today I woke up and I just said, fuck it, let's do it. So here we are. So, in this first episode, I wanted to talk about something a little more serious. Overall, I want the podcast to be fun, talk about sex, drugs, rock and roll, party. But today I wanted to help you if you're feeling lost or confused in your life or your career and give you some tips. So, welcome to the episode. So, are you in your 20s or 30s or even 40s and you feel lost, like you don't really know what you want to do, you don't know what your passion is, and you wake up every day and you're kind of like, fuck this? Because me too. So I want to give you 2 words that are going to radically transform your life. And honestly, these words I use every single day when I'm feeling some type of way. And the 2 words are, it's okay. That's it. It's okay. It's okay to be lost or confused. Think about it. For many years, or even now, there are a lot of people that are doing jobs that they're not passionate about. They did it for the money, and that's okay. But there are many times where we need to do things and make sacrifices for the greater good of our families or lifestyles and things like that. Like personally, I always tell myself, I don't want to do anything that I don't love doing, and that includes my job. But how would that apply to somebody if they don't have a passion, right? What would they do? Well, after researching, I learned that a lot of people don't have a passion, and it's actually quite normal. So I wanted to talk to you today about how to navigate that and develop and find your passion, and why it's okay to not always know what you want to do in life. So if you're feeling stuck about your life, like you feel like you're not ahead or even on track with everyone else, you're not alone. I'm one of the people that's right there with you. So I want you to keep listening because I want to share a story with you. And it's of the billionaire, mogul CEO, and founder of GoPro, Nick Woodman. I don't really know all the details about his life, but I honestly was intrigued by his success story. He was somebody who was a creator and inventor, and he wanted to create many different things. But a lot of the times, we start things and we don't finish them, or they don't happen for us, right? Because that's not our path. Our life has something else in store for us. So Nick Woodman decided that he was going to go surfing for a year. I don't know if actually it was exactly a year, but it was around that time frame, I believe. And he decided that he wanted to develop a camera while he was surfing. And this camera you would use when you're doing certain activities like surfing or even skydiving, anything that you can't, hold the camera in your hand for physically. So the reason why I wanted to bring up his story is because he didn't, at least I don't believe, okay? I don't believe that he thought he was going to be a billionaire for making waterproof cameras. Why would he have known that, It kind of just happened for him. A lot of times we don't know what our passion is until later in life. He was in his late 20s. He didn't have it figured out, and that's okay. Being in your 20s is a time to explore. Maybe you wanted to be a high school teacher, and now you want to be a dentist. It doesn't matter. It's okay to change, and it's okay. Let's normalize changing our minds. Social media gives us this perception that everybody has their life together. Whether they have financial freedom, they have their dream job or career, they know exactly what they want in their life, and they know everything about their life, and they're so in touch and so in tune with themselves. But most people are not that self-aware, let's be honest. 2 years ago, I was a completely different person than I am today. Things I wanted then, I definitely don't want now. I can assure you that. I've shifted my way of thinking and the way I view life. You just gotta tell yourself, it's okay. It's okay to not know what I want in my life. It's okay not to know what I want with my career. And then you think it's time for some self-exploration. Finding out more about yourself. What are your morals? What are your beliefs? What do you care about? What do you not care about? What are the things that you want to contribute to society? And that's what's going to develop a passion. And if you don't have a passion right now, that's okay. I'm going to give you some tips right now about how you can go about that. You thought it was over. No. We're going in deep here. We're going deep. Okay. So, the first thing that I want to tell you is that you have to get out of the house if you're not already doing that. If you're laying in bed all day, you're sitting at your desk, watching TV, whatever, you're playing video games, etc. Unless you want to be a streamer or something like that, you got to get the fuck out of your house. Okay? You got to start doing things. Try different things. Get out there. For example, if you want to be a cake decorator, go out there, get the supplies, get the tools, the equipment, do the damn thing at your house and see if you like it. Sometimes it takes actually doing things to realize, oh, hey, I'm into this. So, back to the story. The GoPro guy, Nick, he had no idea he was going to create GoPro, right? He went surfing, he realized he needed this, and he created it. And now he's a billionaire. And my point isn't to say, we're all going to be billionaires and inventors, but it's me saying that I don't think that 10 years ago, he knew this was going to be his job, career, passion, or whatever you want to call it. He had no idea. So, the second tip I want to give you is to stop stressing. There are people that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, they end up getting it together then. Instead of rushing, rush to please yourself. And by rush, I mean take as long as you need. Just make sure that you're doing something every single day. I don't want to encourage sitting on your ass and not doing anything. I want to encourage you living your life to the fullest. So if you're feeling a little slumped today, you feel rushed, and you feel like everybody's doing something, and you're not, it's okay. Who cares? Let it go. There are still a lot of people figuring it out. To find your passion is to do things every day different, whether you love them or you don't. Try things out. Try new things. Embark on different hobbies. You will eventually know what you want to do. But let's say that all else fails, right? And nothing really feels like your passion. Then maybe you can find passion in other things. So let me explain this. Let's say you love money and you're passionate about money. Then start making money. It doesn't have to be, I'm passionate about making flower bouquets. It could be, I'm passionate about being happy. I'm passionate about making money. And I'm passionate about buying a house. It could be other things that you can be passionate about that end up driving you to do other things that support that level of passion. I hope that makes sense. So let's normalize not always having it together and not always knowing what we want to do. It's normal. Don't kill yourself over things that you don't know what you want. I brought up social media earlier, and at the end of the day, it's fake. People put their highlight reels online, right? And if you're comparing yourself to somebody else, just stop doing that. You got to focus on yourself, because one day you're going to wake up and your life is going to be so magical, and you're going to say to yourself, I did what I needed to do for myself, and I'm living my best life, and that's all that fucking matters, right? So thank you for listening to the first episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned next week. I don't have a specific day yet, but if I do, I will let you know in the next one. Have a great day or night or wherever the heck you're from.